Hey there to everyone watching, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this video, which, as you can see from the title, is my reaction to semi-3, heat 3 of the Lithuanian national selection, which took place at the weekend. 8 songs took part and another 2 have made the grand final, and in this video I'm going to at first react to a recap of all 8 songs and give you my opinions on the non-qualifiers, and then I'm going to react to the 2 full versions of the 2 qualifiers. I did watch the show at the weekend, so I have heard all of the songs before, so this is not a first time reaction. But I hope you do enjoy this video. Please do let me know down in the comments your thoughts on the qualifiers. There will be timestamps down below as well for you to jump to certain points if you want to. And if you do enjoy this video, please do consider clicking the like button, as it helps a lot with the algorithms. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell to be informed on all future video releases, including the Romanian Latvian selection reactions and many other more. And please do follow me on Instagram, where I post loads of Eurovision related stuff. Details will be on screen in the description box below and at the beginning and end of all the videos. But without further ado, let's start. Okay, so we've got the recap video up here, and before we begin I will say that on the whole I did find that this was the best of the 3 semi-finals so far. I think in the first semi-final and the second semi-final there was only a couple that I enjoyed to an extent, whereas here I feel like the songs that I liked and enjoyed there was more. So let's begin, and I'll give you some opinions. So we started it with Angela, and I actually really did enjoy this. This would have been for me one of my 2 qualifiers. I really did like the kind of rock aspect going on in the song. It actually gave me vibes of France from 2013 with Amandine Bourgeois, I think her name was, in the a little bit in the style of the song, but also very much in her sort of styling and image with the hair and what she was wearing. It gave me very strong vibes of that song, and I actually really did enjoy this. And yeah, this would have been one of the 2 songs, if I had my personal choice, that I would have put through. So a little bit sad to see it miss out, because I thought it was a really good effort. And I think she really did perform it very well, had very strong stage presence. Second up we had Sid Hello. Now this had all the elements of a song that I should enjoy, and I did like it, but something about it just didn't make it all come together as a full package. I think some of the parts felt a little bit disjointed. The vocals were good, but there were some parts where they were a little bit off as well. And overall I don't feel like he had like the stage presence that some of the other performers had either. So a good song, but wasn't in my qualifiers. Then we go to Mayday with Sue. So this is the sort of stuff that you do get in Lithuania quite a lot, this kind of very female-y, experimentally stuff. We get them quite often. This was an okay song. It was probably my least favourite, if I think about it now, of the 8 songs. But even said that, it was still quite a good song, which I didn't mind too much. So compared to the first and second semi-final, this, is better than some of the songs there, but just in this third semi-final, which I feel had quite a strong, decent selection of songs, it probably was my least favourite. Okay, so Be Careful by Pluie Comètes, one of the qualifiers, so I will come back to them and listen to the song in full, and then at that point I'll give you my reactions. San Francisco, so they are a name that I am familiar with. I know that they've taken part before. Wasn't massively keen on this song, similar to Mayday just now. It's a decent song. I did enjoy watching it. I think in other semi-finals it would have been higher up in my standings, but here in this tougher semi-final it was towards the bottom of the 8 for me. So yeah. Mary Mo. So I know she has been in the contest previously too. And for me, this would have been my other qualifier together with the first song of the evening from Angela. I really did like this. Similar to that, this has got a bit of a rock aspect, but then she's also got a bit of an R&B hip-hop vibe going on there with the rapping sections. I thought it all came together really well, and I did like the build of the song throughout. So this was another one I would have liked to see through, and sad that it didn't get through. But as I said, it was a strong semi-final on the whole for me, so yeah. So Baltos Barnos, so didn't make it through. This is one that I do feel seems to be a bit of a fan favourite from this semi-final. I enjoyed it. It's got a very nice kind of chilled, disco-y, campside-y vibe. They vocally very strong. I don't know if they're sisters or not. I don't know whether Baltos Farnos, one of those, means sister or not. I did enjoy it, not quite in my top 2 of the qualifiers, so this wouldn't have been one of the ones that I would have put through, but I wouldn't have been upset if it did make it through. And yeah, overall I did enjoy it. It was a good song. Yeah, so as I said, overall this is a strong semi-final for me. And then Shower, the last song, they did qualify, so I will pick them back up when I listen to the full versions. As I did say, this was a strong semi-final, and it was a good one to watch, and I'm hoping for the 4th and 5th semi-final to bring good songs too. But yeah, that was just my recap reaction, so let's now begin with reacting to the 2 qualifiers in full. So the first one up we've got is Pluie de Comètes with Be Careful. And this one's had a very kind of classy, jazzy, bluesy kind of vibe, which I found quite interesting. I really did like the styling that she's got here with this dress. It's kind of very cool, kind of mystic, not ethereal, but kind of jazzy, as I said. Sultry was another way of putting it. So I like this beginning that we got in. I like her vocals quite a lot. And then it does kind of go in. This has kind of got a little bit of 60s, 70s chilled disco vibe almost. It's a very kind of romantic, sultry, sexy kind of song and vibe it's got going on. Very vibey. And I kind of like this Never Be the Same hook. And I do like the use of the gold colours as well on the stage. And then like the purples here for this part. I think it staged very well and beautifully. It's a very kind of slow song, so I know it's probably not going to be for everyone. I think it's sort of the thing where you perhaps need to be in a certain mood for this kind of thing. And then when we did get the breakdown results, this wasn't amongst the top 2 qualifiers for the televote. The first time for the qualifiers where the top 2 weren't the top 2 in jury and televote. So I think we can probably already say this isn't going to be a potential winner unless there's a big change around in the public opinion. But I really do like it. I think it adds a nice different element and vibe for the final. There could be a little argument for the fact that the song towards the end maybe gets a little bit repetitive. I could understand that. But yeah, just overall, just as an old vibe, it's something that I can quite dig. And yeah, I really do think the nice staging of it helps to sell it a lot as well. So overall, strong song, and pleased to see it make through to the final. Okay, so the second of the qualifiers, Shower with Impossible. Now this did actually win the telethon, and with the biggest telethon number of the 3 shows so far. But it did, I think, only come third with the juries. So that perhaps might mean that it's not one of the ones that could be challenging for the victory once we get to the final, if the jury support is not going to be there for it, similar to what might be for other songs. But you know, strong telethon, so we can see that this is a one that the Lithuanian public are fans of. This has got a nice vibe. It's another slow one there. It's kind of got a little bit of hip-hoppy vibe going on there at times, but not too excessively, so I was able to get into the song, and I did find it fairly accessible. I would say that, as I said, it's not one that's automatically going to appeal to me because it's not my style of music, so it wasn't in my top 2. Amongst the qualifiers, I did prefer Be Careful, which might not be the most popular opinion because I do feel that this song is more popular with the Lithuanian public. But he's got a very good vocal here. He's very proficient at what he's doing here. But as I said, it's not my style, so I can't really comment too much on this type of singing and genre of music. I do quite like these bits here, this bit where it makes it really kind of personal and retrospective. You know, that those bits really do appeal to me. And he's got quite a nice vocal there at that point as well, quite an emotional, you know, vocal. Okay, so there were my thoughts on semi-final 3 of the Lithuanian national selection and the 2 qualifiers. So as I said, as an old package, I feel this was the strongest of the 3 semi-finals. I feel that it had the best collective set of songs. I do, however, still have the 2 qualifiers from semi-final 1, Sylvester Belt and Phoebe Gann, as probably my clear top 2 of the finalists so far, and indeed perhaps even of the old selection. They could very well be my top 2, although Angela from this semi-final and Mary Mo do push them close, I would say. But yeah, I think Sylvester and Phoebe Gann are still my two favourites from everything that has appeared so far. But I am very much looking forward to the next two semi-finals, particularly Monica Maria, who's coming up in semi-4, who was my favourite back in 2019, and I do always insist that I feel she was robbed that year of going to Eurovision. I think she was the one that should have won that year, and I think she would have got Lithuania a strong result, whereas in the end they actually didn't even qualify for the final. And of course in semi-5 we've got the group coming back, so very excited to see what they are bringing. So very exciting stuff hopefully coming up over the next few weeks from Lithuania. Now please do let me know your thoughts down below on semi-3. Were the qualifiers the ones that you wanted, or did you prefer to see someone else? And who are your favourites so far across the whole selection? I do know that the songs for semi-4 and semi-5, most of them are now out, and that the performances for the the shows have already been pre-recorded, but I haven't actually listened to any of the songs from those yet. I'll wait until the live show before listening to them. But yeah, please do let me know your any comments down below. It'd be great to hear from you. If you did enjoy this video, please click the like button and feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be informed on all future videos from myself. And feel free to follow me on Instagram too if you would like. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please do take care, and until next time, goodbye.